don't know. And I know I do know, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to quickly share. I did a presentation for regionals, and there's just a few slides in there that I just want to share with you guys that I thought really spoke to what we're talking about. So can you guys see this? Present. Yeah? Sweet. The time is now. That was our theme for regionals. But yeah, so my name is Becky. I'm sure I know most of you, but I've been doing the business now for 6 years, and I was very fortunate. Country girl at heart, grew up on a dairy and horse farm. Did what society really, I thought, was expected. I wanted to do it. I went off to college, got married, had kids, but I wasn't dreaming anymore in the last 10 years of my career. I loved what I did, but I was stagnant. I was bored. I wasn't excited anymore. And I came to this realization that I had always dreamt of more, but being on a stage. And I honestly thought that stage was meant for singing because my husband's a musician and I sing, but I have learned that this is my stage. This is where I am meant to be sharing what excites me, and it's these tower gardens and this business and this community. So yeah, so I was able to get towers into over 80 schools, and it was funny because I used to say, oh, I was just lucky, right place, right time, and that's a bunch of bull. I worked really hard for that to happen. And what did I do? I was absolutely consistent with my tower garden business. I was showing up all the time. I was on social media, and I was a product of the product. And we talk about this in our Juice Plus business. You need to be a product of the product. So how in the heck are you going to share something that you don't truly understand? So devour your tower garden website, partner up with somebody that has one if you do not have one, and understand. I had a sideline reach out to me. I love when people reach out to me. Feel free to use any of my images on social media. But she goes, yeah, I have someone asking me about those things that go in that rock, and I'm like, holy cow, girl, you got to learn your terminology. Like, it's called rock wool and it's called a seedling. So know your verbiage, reach out to your upline. That's what they're there for, to help you out. And like I said, be a product of the product, because I don't know if I would buy that tower garden off of her if that's, if she didn't really truly understand. You always want to be creating curiosity. So social media is our platform right now. It's just the way that it is. It's how we're doing our business. I'm getting a little nervous though with people getting in trouble and getting booted out in their face. I don't know. I'm really seriously thinking of going back to the basics, guys, and printing off some flyers and going into my neighborhoods and just dropping off some information the old-fashioned way, because everybody is home right now. But I love little snippets and showing the pain, just like we show the pain with our Juice Plus products, right? So little snippets, like every child deserves access to real food. I'm so grateful to be able to grow fresh produce 365 days a year. So throwing out little snippets and stats, right? I keep telling, like, anyone, if you ever want to do a live video with me or do an interview on Facebook Live and Instagram, whatever, I believe live has a way bigger reach than, posting images and things like that. And TikTok. TikTok's definitely the next thing that I have to be brave about and get involved with it, because I know it's definitely the way. And it's your face. We know this. People want to see your face. And one thing I'm proud to stand by is I've been authentic during my whole journey. That's true to me, dear to me. Just be real, be authentic. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. So that's always my mission, or my statement as well. Don't create stuff you don't understand just to fit into some other mold. People are always curious about where to send people or tell me more information. You guys are so lucky to be part of such an amazing team. We have so many events that it almost makes my head explode how many events we have. But plug them into these events that we have. We host so many, like 3 tower talks a week. We have an amazing, there's a head office, a tower to table Facebook group. I have a Facebook group. Plug them into these, even if they're interested, so they get nice little dribbles, right? Of, what we're all about, because I think at the end of the day you could just be selling our community and people will just want to join. Follow Canada, no, follow on Instagram our Tower Garden page, the corporate Tower Garden page. Focus your marketing around that. Did you know that April was Gardeners Month? I had no clue. So know that, like, for the year, you're going to want to really plug Tower Gardens in the spring, right? And you're really going to want to plug Tower Gardens in the fall. And that, like, create all of your marketing around that. Get creative, join groups. It's the same thing. I join groups, Tower Garden groups, gardening groups. If there's a Tim Blank event, I'll pop a flyer in there. I follow, like I've said this before, I follow the rules. I don't barf it all over the place. I look for comments that people say. So for example, the other day I saw that you could win $1 million grant for a sustainable project. It's in New York. And I read through all the 30 comments and was reading, oh my God, I wish I could have a garden. I wish I could have a farm. I would love to do. So right away, I'm writing down their names and I'm reaching out to them. Like, think outside the box a little bit. I'm trying to get a little more familiar with LinkedIn. There's a virtual cork board that I'm part of for my neighborhood. I've been posting flyers in there and I'm getting tons of traction on that and conversations started. So it's really about just thinking outside of the box. What else? I had to write notes. I am a note taker and then I lose it. Oh, right now I'm trying to, it's awesome to have a Tower Garden business, guys. It's really awesome, but it is not residual. It's not residual. So please focus too on your Juice Plus business. So now my thing is, how do I convert these Tower Garden people into Juice Plus people? So plug them into your Team B page or whatever team page you're part of. Plug them into that awesome newsletter that they can be sent so they get dribbled, about our community, about other projects that are happening. And right away, I always send the Tower Garden Cookbook. Who wouldn't love that Tower Garden Cookbook? So I just had 2 orders this month. I sent them the cookbook. I added them to our newsletter. I asked if they wanted to be part of a healthy community Facebook group, and they all said yes. So hopefully I'll be able to transition them into Juice Plus people and then reps. So then, this one was something too, where do I find clients and how do I get into schools? It's ultimately, again, guys, it's about creating trust. It's never really fast and easy. When you do apply for the grants and all those things too, those things can take time. They can take about, 6 months sometimes for grants to come through. And always just look and see if the school has a garden group. And always share the business. There's so many people, oh, it's too expensive. Well, guys, we have an amazing compensation plan. Like, just the retail sales profit alone is usually enough for somebody to say, oh, I could get behind that. Like, I could probably sell a couple of these. And then I try to convince them, like, join the business and you can probably pay for your Tower Garden within, and I just show them how many towers they would need to sell in order to do that. So that was pretty much it in a nutshell. I don't think there was anything else. I did make notes no, I think I hit everything. And just remember, show up, show up, show up. Do your lives on Instagram, do your lives on Facebook. If you have Tower Gardens, be showing your Tower Gardens. I wore that Tower Garden like a proud badge. I was always sharing my Tower Gardens. So Oh, we don't have lights. I get people say, "Oh, we don't have lights. You're lucky. It's summertime, right? It's springtime." So people can start for growing by growing outdoors, and then keep a list of all of them, and keep a list of all the towers you sold in the summer, so that you can send them a follow up. There's still customer care with tower gardens. I sometimes feel, they get purchased and then people leave them alone. They don't even follow up. So just have a separate. I'm visual. I tried TeamZ to track all of my stuff, but I need it written in front of me. So I have it all there, and I know exactly who ordered, and I just do quick little follow-ups. Hey, how's it going? Did you hear about our Tower Garden home? I know you have the flax, but would you like, so it's like an upsell, right? Just like you would do with the Juice Plus products. So that's pretty much it. And my new thing, so I have to say this, when I got the towers into all these schools, I had a gentleman approach me and ask me, why should I go with you? And what I did was I led without fear. And I said, because I'm going to get you no shipping. And I had no clue how I was going to do that. But I'm going to tell you, leading with fear completely changed my business. So there you go.
That's awesome. Thanks, Becky. You can open it up. Does anybody have any questions? You can just unmute and ask away while we got her here. If you don't have a tower, you definitely need to get one. That makes it the easiest way to share them with other people, because people will just say, what is that? Where did you get that? I want one. So make sure to get one if you haven't already, or more than one. There's greens towers, juicing towers, strawberry towers, all kinds of towers that you can grow if you want to do them specifically like that. So what's really popular, Kim Barker is leading with the trio of towers because people are wanting it that way. They want one for greens, like your salads, one for juicing, and then some specialty things as well. So you never know, just ask good questions. And then if somebody's saying they want to grow and I want to grow this and this and this, you think, well, we do have a trio, maybe you'd be interested in that. You never know. So this is the hot time to sell them. Make sure you're putting them on your news feed. And I actually wanted to share with you guys a post that I did that actually got a lot of traction. Hey, Amanda, can you mute yourself? There we go. Let's see here. I hope I have it handy. I've taken so many photos of this training just recently. Yes, here it is. So often what I do is I'll list benefits of the tower because there's so many cool benefits, but instead I just said, what did I love about it? And this is what I wrote, and it's a picture of me with my tower garden. I have a black thumb. I hate weeding and often forget to water a soil garden with an emoji of I also hate wasting so much money on produce when it rots in my crisper, but I do love being able to garden indoors and outdoors year round. So excited to tower garden this year. I bought a second one. Woohoo! Anyone else use tower gardens? What's your favorite thing to grow? That is the most interaction I have ever gotten with a tower garden post. And I had 3 people within 5 minutes say, what is this? I want more information. And then some other people commenting that they liked it and things like that. So just, again, don't sell it, share it. What do you like? What do you hate about?
Well, and that was, Melissa, that was you being authentic. You're being real.
Yeah.
Like, she can't grow anything. She sucks, right? So say you suck. But thank God for this. Like, what did Sarah Moran say? She goes, I could grow hair and mold. That was it. So use that.
So yeah, just what was a problem? Or maybe you live in a condo, so you have no space. Perfect. Or the soil is really acidic where you are. Whatever it is, what inspired you to get a tower garden? Why are you so excited? What are you excited to grow? Oh my God, look at the size of the leaf of kale here compared to a store-bought one, and show that if you've got both handy, or whatever it might be. The color of red peppers, I did a post like that years ago. They are not even, it's barely even the same. You can't even call a store-bought pepper red after you grow them on your towers. So just share what you love about it. And then just ask questions. What are you guys growing? And chances are a bunch of us will comment as well. And then you'll get a lot, your post will be boosted and it'll get more views by other people, right? And videos, and more videos so people can see your tower, not just a picture of it, see you picking stuff off it. If it's a daily routine to pick off your tower garden, video that on time lapse every single day. That's one of the tricks that we learned today with social media. Whatever your daily habit is with your, what's the word? I can't think of the word, but let's say your feature product. So I love smoothies. So that's probably my feature product with Juice Plus. I should be showing making a smoothie every single day on time lapse, because nobody wants to sit there for several minutes watching me make the same thing, but it shows consistency, right? And different smoothies that I'm making all the time. So if tower is your thing, like Becky, every single day, you should be videoing yourself, hugging your tower, checking your tower, picking salad for your tower, whatever it is, getting new seedlings ready, something about your tower every single day on time lapse. So people are seeing that over and over and over again, and putting it on every social media platform, because you have no idea where you're going to be seen, right? You may post in stories for a week. And I know sometimes I don't even look at stories. I'll scroll on feeds for whatever reason. I don't know. So that way you'll make sure that you're catching people that are doing one or the other, or one platform versus the other, right? So we'll do more training on that. Any other questions about the towers? Is there anyone here that doesn't have their tower yet? No, everybody has one? Oh, that's pretty good with this group. All right, so we'll just review some things that are coming up. Like I said, tonight at 9 o'clock, our very own Marie is hosting an incredible talk for mental health with children. I put all the details in the chat, so you can just take a screenshot right now if you want to, so that you can tune into that after. So that is going to be amazing.
And with that, it's going to be Marie and Wendy, who's on our team.
Oh, my apologies. And Wendy then. Very exciting. Good. Love our team, all these talks we do. We are, without a doubt, confirmed by Mitra, the busiest team in North America with all the events that we put on. And I would even hazard a guess that it's far greater than that in terms of the number of events that we do. So kudos to all of you that have helped out in events, want to run events. It's absolutely incredible what a gift our team is, all of you are, to our community, what we do out there. It's just, when I do any business overview, I just go on and on and on about our community, because we could have joined any company, but any team within Juice Plus, and we are all right here. Like, wow, it's so awesome. I'm so grateful for it every single day. All right, so speaking of events, just a review. So we've got that one happening tonight. It's the long weekend. And then right after that, on Tuesday night, we always have our monthly call, our monthly talk on cancer with Angela. Who's your guest this month, Angela?
I'm doing it on my own again, so I can have the French translation.
Nice. And again, one other team is doing 2 languages. Whoop, whoop. Angela and the French team driving that. That's amazing. We have our autoimmune talk on the 27th with Sam and Sean. Sam, get everybody excited about your talk. What are they going to get? Why should we tune in?
Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. I just posted something about it tonight, because why I'm excited about it is because there's so many things that fall under the umbrella of autoimmune. And even me, myself, and I sometimes forget, like things like psoriasis, things like asthma, some things that so many people have walking this earth, and they don't realize that they are predisposed by having one autoimmune, they're predisposed to having another. And there's also a huge, as we all know, everybody on this call, there's a huge connection between our gut, our brains, and the potential for the autoimmune response to be triggered if our body sees something that we're taking in on the daily as, I hate to use the word lethal, but in some cases it can be. So there's a lot that we can learn, all of us on this call. I'm still always learning, and I've been a type 1 diabetic for 23 years, almost 24 years. So I'm going to be sharing my story. Sean, those of you who know her or have at least tuned into her, you know that at one point she had 3 autoimmune diseases and managed to reverse them. That in and of itself is like a miracle. It's amazing. So we all know Sean. She is a powerhouse. She's an amazing speaker. And the 2 of us combined are going to put on what I think is going to be a super informative event. So think of anybody, people that you're seeing post anything to do with psoriasis or, a variety of different things. Just think autoimmune, invite them to the event, because information's power. So that's what I have to say about it.
And I also want to give a huge shout out to Angela last night hosting Tim Blank. That was incredible. Hopefully we'll have the recording soon. And of course we will share it out with everyone, but that was awesome. And again, I love talking about the different towers, right? People don't think about that initially at first. So great to have a conversation with your prospect. You know, what are you hoping to grow? What do you want to use it for? And expand their mind as to what's possible with these amazing towers. And then starting this month ends on a Monday, the 31st. So our shred doesn't start till the following Monday, which is the 7th. We're just keeping it the same, the first Monday of every month. I know a couple people have been asking. I know a couple people might be doing something different. That's cool, but we're just keeping it going. So it'll start on June the 6th. So lots of time to keep promoting that, to have people join you. And that is, let's see if there's any events. I'll give you a quick update in June. Let's see here. We have a community garden event Tuesday the 1st. We have Power of 5 Tuesday the 8th. Again, Samantha Grieve, she's in there. Sherry Doak, nutritionist, holistic chef, and Alice Tratt. We have another special event. Sorry, guys, just for the women on our team for this one. It's hosted by Team Synergy, which is Sandy V and Michelle Rogers. And they run this event. It's called Sacred Space. They usually run it up in the mountains every year. And lucky for us, they can't do that. So they're taking it online. We have posted that information around. They have only shared that with a couple sidelines, us being one. So we are so grateful to be able to join that. They have all the information, who all the incredible speakers are going to be. So girls, check that out. Let's see here. We have a Shred 10 for men on Tuesday the 15th happening. And Jamie, another nutritionist on our team, is doing some shred recipes for men specifically on the 17th. So all those, you know, pub style foods, she's going to be talking about making those kind of healthy for the shred. So we've got that on Thursday the 17th. Sometime in June, kombucha. Oh, and we're going to have a kombucha workshop too coming up. So stay tuned for that one as well. So lots and lots and lots of awesome things planned as always. Are there any new people on tonight? Anyone want to give a shout out to anybody? We just jumped in right at the beginning. Nicole is tuning in. She's just driving.
Melissa, Brandy, I don't think is on, but she has a new QSC on her team, Allison Gibbons. So we just celebrated her on our team call. So I just wanted to give her a shout out.
Fantastic. Woohoo. Awesome. Awesome. Anything else? All right. Look at that. A few minutes early. Yay me, a red. I rarely finish anything early.
Melissa, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
When is the Team Synergy one? I remember seeing the flyer. Is it in Team B, the website there?
June 12th.
Do you know what time it is? It's an all-day thing, isn't it?
All day. Yeah, it's a long one. Yeah, off the top of my head, I don't.
Do you know where the flyer is for that?
I'll find it and I'll post it again. Off the
Okay,
top.
thanks.
I'm gonna say I put it in our Facebook chat group.
Yeah, I think I've seen it, but I can't remember.
I know
I've
there's
seen
so
it.
many.
I know.
On our website. Go there first, check that.
Okay, thanks.
And then I can just go back to my message from Sandy. And then
What?
Somebody wasn't muted. Oh, good. Yes, we all yell at our family members. It's all good. All right, guys. Well, thanks again so much for tuning in. Stay tuned. We're going to book, as I said, a social media workshop and then do some bits every week. We are also going to book a story workshop at night. I finally did mine. Woohoo! I'm sure I have to edit it a few more times, but I finally did it. What a game changer that is. So make sure, if you haven't done your story yet, reach out to your upline or me or Nicole or whoever to help you with your story if you want to get going on that, because that is